Fire and then water would lead to one of the craziest deaths imaginable. Viewer discretion is advised. This particular story happened in Minsterworth, which is in Gloucester. I do apologize if I said those names wrong. I looked up pronunciations and hopefully I did it right. But this story happened back in June of 1999. A man goes missing from his home in Minsterworth. But at his home is a bonfire. There is also a lawnmower that appears to be burnt out. They then find charred pieces of clothes kind of leading from where the fire was towards the river nearby. River Severn? The man's name, by the way, is John Lewis. So police will end up searching the river for him because they have absolutely no idea what happened here. They use boats, they are searching by air, they're not having any luck. However, 2 weeks later, they finally find the body of John Lewis. Ultimately, his cause of death seemed to be from drowning. But he also had some severe burns to his body. Some of his skin had been completely charred. According to a witness who saw this from afar, it looked as if John Lewis was dumping some kind of liquid onto the bonfire outside of his home, and then suddenly he disappears. What they believe happened is that the fire must have kind of just sort of took off, maybe blew up a little bit, and it caught him on fire, his clothing specifically, and then he took off his shirt and his pants because they were on fire, burning through and getting his skin. He then runs to the nearby river because it's really close to his home. He dives in the water trying to put the fire out. But then something happens where he drowns in the river. He jumped in the river to try to save his own life, but ultimately it ended up taking his life. So I don't know exactly how he ended up drowning. I don't know if maybe he passed out from the smoke or what, but he went into that river on fire and then he drowned. So however it may have happened, it happened. And it's just ultimately one of the most unfortunate outcomes. His death was ultimately ruled an accident.